Just when everyone thought the nightmare was over, a new mystery began. The first good news was that Yeonji had survived. Her father explained that he had already sent her back to the hotel to stay with her mother, finally giving everyone a moment of relief. But that relief didn't last for long. Wanting to learn more about the man who had saved his daughter, Yeonji's father investigated Gang In-na. He searched the official records for licensed doctors across Korea. The result? There wasn't a single doctor by that name. Confused, he wondered if Gang In had given them a fake identity. Then, the witnesses revealed something even more shocking. They didn't know Gang In as a doctor. Instead, they starring some of Korea's biggest actresses. The room instantly fell silent. If he wasn't a doctor, then how did he perform emergency surgery so perfectly? Who exactly was this mysterious man? Later, at an internet cafe, Gang In was interrupted by a stranger asking him to switch seats. As expected, his answer was simple: no. A moment later, Yuna rushed over with an entirely different request. She explained that her cousin's mentor desperately wanted to meet him, but before she could even finish, Gang In rejected the invitation without hesitation. Frustrated, Yuna reminded him that the mentor was the same doctor who had helped them during the attack at Cheongpyeong Lake. Even then, Gang In's expression didn't change. Soon after, someone knocked on his door. Standing outside was Jung-ho Lee, Yeonji's father. Without wasting any time, he asked the question that had been bothering him all day. "Do you have a medical license?" Gang In laughed. When Gang In admitted that he didn't have a medical license, everyone was stunned. But that only made the mystery even bigger. If he wasn't a doctor, how did he stitch deep wounds with unbelievable speed and perfect precision? His answer was surprisingly simple. "My hands are just fast." Then he calmly asked, "Are you planning to sue me?" The doctor immediately shook his head. "No, it's actually the opposite." He then revealed the real reason for coming. Yeonji wasn't suffering from an ordinary illness. She had an incredibly rare condition known as Keitaiger Syndrome, a disease discovered only 2 years ago. No one knew its exact cause, and there was no known cure. For mild cases, conventional surgery could help. But once the disease reached its final stage, every operation ended in failure. Every patient died, unless the suturing could be completed with superhuman speed and absolute precision, exactly the kind of skill Gang In had demonstrated. Can a man with no medical license perform the impossible and save Yeonji's life? Overwhelmed with emotion, Yeonji's father bowed deeply. He begged Gang In to save his daughter's life. Gang In quietly asked him to stand up. He had already made his decision, but there was one problem. Performing surgery without a medical license was illegal. If anyone found out, both of them could end up behind bars. So Gang In asked 2 simple questions. Can you guarantee complete secrecy? And do you have an operating room where no one can interfere? Without hesitation, Yeonji's father answered yes. The very next day, Gang In arrived at a private cosmetic surgery clinic. As he inspected the operating room, he nodded with approval. "It's even better than the last time I saw it." Everyone around him was confused. How could he be so familiar with a professional operating room? Finally, Yeonji's father gathered his family together. Looking at them with determination, he made an unbelievable announcement. "I found a way to operate on Yeonji." The chapter ends there, leaving readers with one unforgettable question.